It's the second biggest comeback ever since half-time by any team, and they've done it.
It was the darkest day in the club's history.
An extraordinary day at the journey.
In just one half of football, the Dockers turned a certain win into a humiliating defeat.
You can't have margins like that at half-time. Then finish up losing the game. It happens too much in this football.
They've just lost their poise and composure, Fremantle.
Well, that's no good. That is terrible. Fremantle got the Staggers.
We've got to work out what we stand for as a football team quickly. And if not, I'll sort it out.
Down and almost out, Fremantle are on their last chance.
Season on the line for the Dockers here, no question about that.
And look who's on their way.
They are looking very, very dangerous, the Dogs.
Underrated, underestimated and undefeated.
Outstanding result for the Western Bulldogs. They just go from strength to strength.
The Western Bulldogs have finally arrived.
Breaks it in and then bursts away.
They conquered the Harbour City.
A terrific victory. They've broken the drought.
Will Subiaco be next?
It should be a win for the visitors.
Live on Fox Sports, welcome to Sunday Football. And welcome to Subiaco Oval as the Bulldogs burst through the banner. The undefeated Western Bulldogs snapping at the heels of the big two, Geelong and Hawthorn, hoping to keep third spot. Shay, I'm sure the Dockers have heard it this week. Big game atmosphere, opening bounce, Sandlin's and Hudson.
Sandlin's kick, jump straight into him, Ben.
Sandlin's kick, well, he didn't kick it, he gave off to Reece Palmer, as he'll probably do. His fourth goal of the year, nails it. Dockers are on the board.
Well, I like Reece Palmer, Jacko, because he's got a bit of enthusiasm. A bit of enthusiasm in the middle of the ground as there's a bit of a stink on just past the goal spot that we spoke about at the top of the program. And a little bit of purple haze getting in amongst it.
Well, the thing is for Fremantle, they've got off to a good start, and it's great to see that they've shown a bit of physicality and tell the Bulldogs we're here to play because defender in their advantage.
Griffin Thompson inside 50. Down there, Minson couldn't get a fly at it. Toe poke, Akermanis. And Drum takes it through. Hope for Tarrant a touch early, and he fumbled it. Kick from Griffin towards the wing. Minson was down there. And another couple of fumbles. It's kept in. Minson kept it into Murphy. Crowd not happy, but the boundary umpire was right there. Murphy can go all the way. Everyone stopped. Murphy goals. Bulldogs in front.
As simple as that, lack of confidence. He's got to move on from that. Almost impossible. And that clearly went over.
Well, the umpire, to the umpire's defence, he was behind four bodies. So, unfortunately, it's against Fremantle. But if...
To Eagleton. And he's got Boyd, centre of the ground, trying to set it up. Hudson calls for it. He can run into 50 here and kick a goal on his big ruckman, Sandlins, who was back on the goal line. He kicks the goal. Just.
Or talk to a teammate direct to pick up his direct opponent because Big Hudson just got in a dangerous position and ran forward and kicked a goal. So good smart play by the Bulldogs by switching the play and looking for the loose player to hit him up.
Look at this one that we all believed was completely out.
You see the boundary umpire's legs behind.
There it is. It's got to be completely out, doesn't it?
Kick, Murphy.
Oh, Scotty, right out.
Open forward line now for the Western Bulldogs. Hahn getting back. Welsh there as well. Good fist by Drum. Thumps it towards the goal line, confident it'd get there. It's always going to happen that way. Sends it towards half forward. High ball. Pushed under it, Welsh. Played it well. It was a mark regardless to Tiller. No one's in the goal square. And Scott Welsh decides to go back. Spears the pass, Murphy. And last of all possible options that the Dockers would want to have it from 40.
It is like most footballers, the sting of a loss always helps your intensity, and they haven't had that this year.
Well, here's one guy that had an injury. It worried him a bit last year on his comeback year, but he is back, Robert Murphy, and he's back bigger than ever. Here, bouncing ball, Hayden dragged down by Eagleton. Johnson toes it inside 50, and Johnson tries to collect it inside defensive 50. Got it out, but Hahn stole it, kicked it, goaled it. Perfect play, Dogs.
They just move the ball on and just create something, and it's just knocking it on, surge on, knock on, as Brad Johnson did that time. Ball spills out, and players there to kick goals. So good play by the Bulldogs.
Almost threw that out to Boyd. Now Brad Johnson, nice collect. Eagleton runs on. Open forward line awaits him. Welsh calls it on further in his direction, gets back, takes the mark.
That's why they're a quality outfit.
For Scott Welsh, he's been a little inaccurate this year. 13 goals, 12. Nice off the boot, swings back. Perfect.
A footy happening here at the minute, and pace is the reason why Fremantle dominating the last 5 minutes by just moving the ball. And that time we saw Nathan Eagleton just run the football but hit a target. It's the premium for today, to hit targets when it's these nice conditions.
Boyd, Murphy had to reach. Takes off and sends it long. Hahn on 50, maybe within range.
50, Marcus, right on the 50.
You heard the call. Marcus Drum on the mark. Short kick. Perfect kick, Giansiracusa. Nice off the boot. And he's missed. Just swung at the last second. Doesn't turn it over. 25 seconds left. Good reach. No mark paid there for Sandlands. Had a lot of it. Cooney, Addison on the rebound. Akermanis. And he is a sharpshooter. Or an arm slap. Take your pick.
What was that for?
Big kick this for Jason Akermanis. He gives the Dogs the lead at quarter time. And it's on. He would have got a 50-metre penalty had that not gone through for a goal. Push and shove. But it's been a good first turn there.
A jail card, kick along to the skyscraper.
Cross to Morris and almost to Solomon, but Lake mopped it up, and good pass to Welsh.
And they break the line.
And Murphy's got some room here to move and to make something of it. Pass to Akermanis, superb.
Almost a microcosm of the whole match.
Good form this season, Jason Akermanis, and maintains his good form. He's kicked the last two.
It's in and out, but when the Bulldogs go in, they go with great effect, and on that occasion, Jason Akermanis, he kicks them from anywhere.
It's a great goal.
Support role.
Hang on. I understand what you're saying, you bumped
Hudson
him.
flicks it back as the one umpire argues with a couple of the players.
Here they go.
Cooney got it from Addison, gives it to Welsh.
Break a line, they kick a goal.
Johnson. Short option is Akermanis.
Skills are perfect.
Aker goes long, goal square. Minson turns around and it's there.
That's just too easy, Jacko.
Last 2 minutes of the first quarter, which he kicked his first goal, and the start of this quarter, he's just getting too much time and space. And as you see, they're just going from one end to the ground to the other.
Was it a throw? Crowd thought it was. Shammer, half-back flank, loops it back. McFarlane kicks under pressure. And getting there with a good grab, Welsh. Solomon had that for all money. Hudson. Got players out wide. Chips to Akermanis.
I reckon they were robbed of a goal, the Dogs, before. Michael Johnson's throw was clearly should have been penalised.
Hahn had a lot of it, but not enough to paid the mark. Sneaks a kick through. Misses. Okay, free kick in the middle to the Dogs. Cooney quickly to Eagleton. Sends it wide. Hahn, a bouncing ball. Gathers. Can't get past Black. Handball to his own advantage. And got the free for being held. Hands it off. Fremantle Docker players arguing. Eagleton gets it. Goes. And he may have goals. He has. They're back in front to the Boos.
Yeah, he did hang on to him. He still had his jumper. So smart play by Michan to handball the ball in front of him. But Eagleton ran through, kicked a nice goal.
I think that's the second time, though, Jacko. Docker players
Too early and waited for Solomon Tarrant to get into a better position. Mark that ball.
Dockers a 1-point lead, and half-time, it's there. Fremantle Dockers in front at the long change, and they come from everywhere. Their season's on the line this afternoon. Thought about another bounce, but Palmer came at him, and that left Addison the loose man, and he can go all the way. Run to 50, thought about it, goes to the main man. Gilby from 30.
It's unbelievable.
Nails it. Or has he? Oh, he's missed.
Didn't have to bounce it.
Don't give it away.
And don't let him know.
Yeah,
50 metres.
That's silly.
what a goose.
Oh, it's reversed.
Your free kick.
No way. Well, the 50 metres, not too sure why the umpire
You got the
called 50
first free
metres.
kick
but
and then you bumped him over.
now all of a sudden
Unnecessary.
it's a turnover.
Easy, I'll pay the free kick. You had it. Go out, Robbie.
There's the original. Wasn't much in that.
Free kick, another free kick. That's fine.
And there's the backlash. Wasn't much in that. And the short pass to Murphy.
I'm through.
On issues. Murphy. One against the flow here. Kicks the goal and makes them pay. Little fumble. Out of trouble. Good handball. Minson. No one comes at him. Sends it long to Hill. He'll need to motor. He gets there. Holds it up.
Discipline has to come first and foremost.
Josh Hill and the local boy. You should know where they are here. Is from the restart. Bradley in the ruck against Minson, who thumps it to Hahn. Gives it up the cross. High towards Johnson. Haven't seen him all day. What about that?
Leads in the back. But then he just produced one of the marks of the year almost. Look at this. Classic. And individual brilliance just continues to keep the Dogs in with a chance.
Well, captain's goal is the cliche, and that's exactly what he kicked.
Turn things around and stay into the contest. A couple of players that are down that just got to get back into it. Mitch Hahn, obviously, he's only had the 8 possessions. Brad Johnson, we mentioned, and Young.
A goal, the difference. Murphy.
He can kick it from there.
And he's kicked 3.
Probably lay it off, but he possibly can kick it.
He lays it off. Johnson starting to find it all of a sudden. Got the 3 Brownlow votes that day last year when he dragged his team home single-handedly. And that kick couldn't find the big opening behind. Get it out. Giansiracusa, Peak, all try and get it out.
High contact.
High contact. And 50.
Let's go back to him on the full.
And that might bring Eagleton within range. Tried hard today, Nathan Eagleton. 13 possessions and a goal. Make that 2. They won't go away. He's missed. He punched the air early.
And there they're going to look awfully dangerous with Tarrant charging to goal.
And he gets a long kick from Pavlich. Tarrant runs in. Got options. He runs across. Can you believe it? That was a horrible one. He's trying to explain himself and it's not getting any clearer. 3/4 time. Not sure I'll be hearing all of that from the umpires and the effects mic, but maybe it's better for them if you don't hear much more. The leads come, but he ignores most of them. Goes wide. Hahn got away from Hayden. Akermanis calls for it in the pocket. Hahn gets around, forced to give it up. Boyd pokes it. Giansiracusa within range. First shot of the term for the Bulldogs.
He's happy.
And he's edged it through. They're not done with yet.
Coming, and Boyd hasn't had a big game, but they just hit their targets. You mentioned it there, Jared, and that's been the difference at times with these two sides going in their forward 50. So they're going to have to go right to the wire, Fremantle, to win this game.
Back cross. With some space to pinpoint a target. About to get done. Got the kick away. Hahn comes hard. Akermanis likes the big stage. Misses here. Bradley, Lake, straight through him. Got the handball out. Turnover. Giansiracusa can grab this. Boyd grabbed it instead. Gave to Murphy. Akermanis already had a sighter. Loads up and nails it. Aker's back.
And the skeletons of the Melbourne game start to creep in their mind because the Bulldogs will go at him. They'll keep at him, keep pressure at him, and they'll just you know, talk to them out there and saying, here we come, here we come. Fremantle have got to stay patient and work rate. Their work rate has just stopped in the last 2 minutes.
Tiller to his own advantage, but backtracking, giving Fremantle ground. Tarrant, he's coughed it up. Tiller. Griffin, little fumble. Tale of his day. No one comes at him. He almost bounces past Johnson. He bounces through Johnson and now can load up. Handball's on. Giansiracusa. If he kicks this, there'll be silence here again. Not a whisper.
Just didn't lay the tackle. He got bulldozed. Brilliant finishing here by Giansiracusa to keep this game alive. And a nice effort by Tiller across half back to keep the Dogs within some semblance of a chance.
Throw it out to Boyd. Giansiracusa. Akermanis runs on. Johnson. 50 from goal. It'll test him. He knows it. Pops the pass. Cooney.
I think Mark Harvey needs to have a look at who's playing on Akermanis, because
it's an old head on his young shoulders. And he rises to the moment. Kicks the goal. They're still in it.
For most of the first part or the first 3 quarters of this match. And yet I think the Dockers also have gone up with them. So they're playing better. The Dockers are playing better. If they get the next goal, the Dogs, then this could well turn into one of the finishes of the year.
Played for the free, didn't get it. Boyd to Hill. Giansiracusa, good handball from Hill. Released him, sends it long, full forward. Cooney!
Centre clearances are killing Freo right now. It's been all one-way traffic.
Adam Cooney's kicked one moments ago. Flags wave, people yelling, jumping in the air. It's a goal, the difference.
And that was a good handball by Hill. Had to hit the target, Giansiracusa. Just to the top of the square, and he just lost his opponent there, hung in the air. Good mark, good finish. Got a good game on our hands here, boys.
They're away. Duffield goes to ground, dumps it out with the cross. Addison. Griffin with some space. Lake thumps it long. Big long launch. Misses. But they're a goal from the lead now. And calls for it long of the Brad variety. Can't take the mark. Mundy. Front spot against Welsh. Kick not so good. White.
Well, it's a bad decision, that one, for David Mundy to come in board under pump.
Cross. Akermanis. Welsh. He's had some big moments in his career as well. This to give the Dogs the lead. 22 minutes into the final term.
Mistakes.
Massive kick in the context of the season for these two teams. Welsh kicks the goal. They are in front.
Effort, and they have responded. Somebody like Bell, Pavlich, they've taken the big ruckman off, so they won't have that advantage. So it's kept by Bradley. They have just got to get the ball forward. Someone somehow find a way.
A handball up to Murphy. Boundary line is set for strength in the legs, and he's only a thin man. Addison, cross, the 1-2, bounces kindly, slips it inside 50. Johnson.
Brilliant stuff, the Bulldogs.
On lookout if they can win this. They're snapping at the heels. From Captain Johnson, hits the post.
Work and believe they're always in the contest.
The persona of this young footy club on the line. Black to Johnson.
Well tackled. Johnson has led from the front.
He certainly has.
He implored everybody at 3/4 time, this bloke, and that's why he's one of the greats. He's dragged his mob across the line. If he can slot this there home.
Darling assassin to maybe kill off the Dockers. He misses.
Last I looked, he wasn't getting any shorter. This approach isn't working for him.
Inside 2 minutes, Hahn, Johnson flies.
Brilliant,
Hahn's hands, unbelievably good.
This quarter has been played in the Bulldogs forward 50.
Plays on, short pass, turnover. Thornton, he played on as well. Doesn't know how long left. Palmer. This is it, you would think, for the Dockers.
Brilliant tackle from Boyd.
Unbelievable tackle from Boyd. Turnover again. The natives are restless.
They were off too. If Bell had taken that, it was just a bit of confusion, but it's just a brilliant tackle from Boyd.
The year's sinking. That's his reaction to that free. High kick. Seconds being eaten up. The Dogs will win. This will be a stunning victory for the undefeated Dogs. They are snapping at the heels of the big guns. Rodney Eade still working overtime. 2-1. They rise as one. The Dogs have got it. The Bulldog fight wins true. 17-12, 114. And Fremantle lose another winnable game. 17-9, 111.
Aker, amazing game, mate. Last quarter was sensational for you.
Well, we knew, we said at three-quarter time, they're the worst last quarter team. So I've got to stick in there, be persistent, and what do you know? We erased that 3-goal lead, and then we're good enough just to hang on, but what a game.
Jono obviously got the boys together at three-quarter time. What did he actually have to say?
He said it's not good enough, we don't give in. Some blokes are walking around like it's just, we don't care if we win. He said lift it, because we can win this one. 3 sort of average quarters and a really good last quarter, and a terrific win away from home.
There's something about this team of 2008. The resolve's certainly there now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we were really up there in hardball guests, but this week just down a bit, but that's okay. You went on the road, we'll put them in the bank, but yeah, this is a different side, different mentality, different application, and different execution.
Your own form, your body's coming along, you're obviously finding plenty of it.
It is, yeah, it's about bloody time. 2 years of crap, you come out and do all right. Hey, you should have a break at the end of the season. So from my point of view, it doesn't matter what your age is, it's what you do, and so far so good, and it's just terrific playing with a great bunch of blokes.
Go and enjoy.
I will, thanks, mate.